Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Dark Cloud 2. We need to get the first parts of the lab running, though we're actually going to get them pretty much all running. I dropped down a boat because you can have one for each house and they give culture points and we need tons of them. So what I did was I just dropped this pier out here because you needed to build stuff on top of. Each house needs to be near a boat, and they also need to be different colors. The houses are originally gray, I had to paint all of them. There are also sheds on top of each of them for more culture points. Those weren't there originally. They were just little alien houses. So Claire, which is Mayor Need's daughter, she lives right next door to Max. Needs to move in, whom I already got actually. You just need to have taken a picture of a plant like the La Fresca stem, or one of the Hamara monsters, because she's always really wanted to see those. So I just walked up to her and talked to her, and she was like, "Wow, what fantastic things you've seen. Take me with you." And the one in the blue house needs to be Donnie. Even though there's 4 houses, I guess those are just labs for them, but they're the only 2 people that live here. So 8 blocks of pier placed, somebody resides here that makes a foundation for the lab. The foundation restored is required for everything else. Claire lives in the red house, which is painted red and has a boat near it. All the houses need a boat near them. Donnie lives in the blue house, and we can't see these yet, but I know what they are. They need to be a green house, and they need to be a purple house, and they need to be near the other stuff, which means we're going to finish a lot of this all at once. We do need 80 culture points total. We only have 70. It's more stuff to work on in the future, but for right now... Nothing? Oh, right. I need to move people in. I was expecting the future to have changed. So Donnie's got to live in this one. He can open locked doors. Where are there locked doors? Oh, right. Okay, I remember. The things you need the keys for. Locked treasure chest sells you repair items. So he can go in there, and that'll change the future, because now the foundation's been made. And then this'll cascade and make the rest of the labs. She adds 2 to the enemy's rage chip, and will sell you gift capsules. She, like, you know the red things where whenever you hit them a certain amount of times they enrage, like they power up? I don't like the dark, give me some light. Okay. Well, she adds 2 more of those red circles before they enrage. I can't attach lamps to the houses, otherwise I would've. For some reason, I can't. Let me just get torches. Pot torches, or something. Ooh, this'll probably give us other stuff too, and since I don't have any other way to make lights, this could be perfect. I'll put it right by your front door so it's not spooky. And I'll put this right by your front door, and then when you get scared, you could just look at Donnie's house, and you won't be alone anymore. And hopefully I got lots of stuff for that. So now she'll move in, and the future's completely different again. How many culture points did that give me? 74. We're making more of those. In fact, perhaps 3, which would cap this place out. Like, I know we're still going to make other stuff, but overkill is like the only kind of kill. I wish it would stay sorted. Yep, you know what? We're making a 3rd one. Because each house needs one, even though someone isn't going to move into these ones. They need to be able to find them, even though they're not pretty big. Like, this area is not huge, and I made it symmetrical, because I like symmetry. Quite a bit. Maybe one near the boats. It would be nice to be able to see some of the boats. Culture's at 78? Do I need to make one more? Did I miscount? Or do they stop giving you points after a certain while? Pot torch. If nothing else, it'll make the other side look nice. I figured that carts would be useful for loading near the boats and stuff. Would that get in the way of the cart? Maybe I'll put it on the other side. 80? Okay, so you can only get so many points from them. I still like the pot torch, we're leaving it. We only need 2 more points. I could just throw down another pot or something. It'll be fine. You know what? Let's throw down another pot or something. Let's just get it now. Pot, where are you at? Regular pot. And I'll put this over here next to the cart. Because pots hold things. And they're useful for carts. We're at 80. Everything is peachy keen. I think that's what the very bottom one was. Now we just gotta put the stuff in. And this is what the super lab looks like when the buildings are done.
Hey, a building!
Let's go check it out.
Only one was supposed to be done.
Looks like there's another lab now.
Yep.
Let's go inside. Maybe someone's home.
Okay, so it just did those at the same time. Still, though, pretty cool. I mean, it's higher up off the water, but they made it so much more futuristic-y. Now this is a room of science. Energy pipe, we needed that for something. Work robot, we definitely needed that for something. Work equipment. Oh, this is lab 4. I mean, they're color-coded. I guess I should have known that. Is this like computers? Egg chair. We needed egg chair for something too. Egg chair was for like the super ultimate samurai sword or something. Or was that a body? I don't know. I know it was something important. We just got lots of really good stuff.
Oh, who are you?
Are you a Luna Lab researcher?
Indeed. I'm Osmond, and I'm one of the top researchers at Luna Lab.
How long did the bunny people live? That's actually Osmond from the first game, it looks like, because he's even got the same, like, scarf and everything. They made him a lot thinner, though.
Can I help you?
Really? That's great. We need your help. Could you lend us a hand?
My hand? Oh, here you are.
Come on. How often does anyone get to do that?
So this sea dragon is under mind control. Well, in that case, we'll have to short out the device that's attached to its head.
Yeah, shorting it out would work. But how?
Like, I probably would have just taken his hand and been like, thanks, and then walked out with it.
To do that, there's an old invention that I think may help. An electric worm!
Electric worm?
How do we use that?
Feed it to the dragon. When he eats this worm, it'll send a strong electric pulse that'll short out the device on his head.
EMP.
Great!
Hey, wait a minute. Do Shigura even eat worms?
Good point. Shigura definitely eats fish, but maybe not worms.
In that case, feed the worm to a fish first. Then feed the fish to the Shigura. How's that?
Sounds good.
But wait, how are we gonna get a fish to eat that worm thing?
Do you always have to be so negative? I bet you don't have too many friends.
Oh my god, devastated.
That's not true.
Yeah, I have Max.
First you catch a fish, right? And then what you need to get the fish to eat the electric worm is...
A fish tank.
an aquarium.
Same thing.
Fish pick and choose their bait when you're fishing, but in an aquarium, they'll eat almost anything. Oh, you already have one. Well, that makes things easier. Feed the electric worm to a fish in the aquarium. The fish will become electrically charged, and then you feed that to the Shigura. Simple, isn't it? Good luck. I hope it all works out.
Okay. Thanks, Dr. Osmond.
You did it. It looks like something, but I'm not sure what. Alright, so we actually needed it for getting the like... There's a side character that sells you lures so that the lure rod is actually useful. And you have to win the fish race, where you raise a fish and then race it, in order for them to join so that they can sell you the lures so that I could just jump straight to the final fishing rod. So I made an aquarium and I put a couple fish in it. And I was raising one of them up, but then I realized I was going to need another fish for this, so then I got another fish. So if we examine this, we have fish to feed. Electric worm. Now we just need to make sure that we drop it over here. Bobo ate an electric worm and was shocked. Bobo's the name of the fish. That's just like the type of the fish, like the rays. That's why it's all shocked. The other one, that's a little Jim. He's bigger than the other fish, so I named him Little. But we give him like heavies and stuff, and we throw that in there, and he eats it, and he's like, nom. Except, I found out afterwards, Little Jim's actually a girl. I'm still calling him Little Jim. Alright, let's try this again. With the fish. Dragon of the Sea, Shingala.
Put the electric fish in Shingala's mouth.
I'll do my best.
You got it, boss. So let me just... Oh, is it just going to give me a prompt for it? Either way, we first... Oh, wait, it's on the ground. Why is it on the ground? Puppet Shingala, got it. Also, Ancient Mural, got it. We gotta be careful, because if Shingala dies, we lose. Oh, I just throw it in.
Shingala!
Electro-barbonated.
Shingala! It worked! The device is off!
Yeah! Is he alright?
He'll be fine.
He's really exhausted.
We'd better get him back to the water.
What are you doing following us in your condition?
Huh?
Yeah, especially with an injury on the neck like that.
I told you it was dangerous, didn't I? What am I gonna do with you? Max, Monica, I have a favor to ask. Go to the seashore where the other Shigura are and bring back some medicine that will work on Shingala.
You
I
bet.
can't get away from here myself.
Oh boy. Okay, pal. We'll do it. We'll be back.
But even if we do find this beach where the Shigura are, how are we gonna find the medicine? It might help if we could talk to the other Shigura.
Maybe we can. I got an idea.
Huh?
Luna Lab.
Oh yeah, Luna Lab.
Yep. I bet they can knock something together that'll let us talk to the sea dragons.
I bet you're right.
The fourth lab is finally open.
Hey there, I'm Dr. Knob. I'm the head researcher here.
But you're a...
I know what you're thinking. What's a kid doing in a place like this, right?
Yeah, how come?
You shouldn't judge a book by its cover. This lab relies on sheer ability. The more brains you have, the higher your position. It's only natural.
I see. So it's your haircut. It makes you a jerk.
So that means you're the smartest person here then?
I guess you could say that. By the way, I know about you folks recovering the origin points Griffin destroyed. And now you're on the quest to restore the world. I just had the computer run an analysis. I even know what you're searching for.
What? Really? A device to talk to sea dragons, right?
Huh? Don't you want to go 10,000 years in the past?
That too.
Oh, well that too. But first we need a machine to let us talk to those sea dragons.
A Shigura translation device. We already have one of those.
There's one already?
Yep, just laying around.
Yes, Shigura are very important creatures to us here at the lab. Once a year they come from the South Island to the shore here. When they do, they bring a stone called the Luna Stone with them. That stone has the mysterious ability to rapidly increase human brain power.
So you cheated.
Thanks to the Lunastone, this lab is home to the world's best thinkers.
Y'all are using drugs?
So it's vital that we be able to communicate with the Shigura too. And that's why we've already developed a Shigura translation device. Hey, you!
Yes, sir?
Go get me the shell talkie.
Yes, sir.
That wasn't very nice.
Thanks. Here you go.
So we
Chill,
can talk to the
Taki.
sea dragons with this.
Well, sort of. You'll only be able to understand Shigura with a comparatively high level of intelligence. Not Shigura children, for example.
I guess that means a chat with Shingala is out. Thanks, Dr. Knob. We'll be back.
See you then.
That feeling when a kid calls kids dumb. And with that, the Cave of Ancient Murals is done. I believe we're going to go down the bottom path, because the shorter path is always like the back room thingy. Wandering Zappy. And I do know that this is one of the floors that we need, because I found a better guide on how to get the boxes so that we don't miss anything. We actually already missed a Fruit of Eden back at Balance Valley, because I was supposed to not get a specific chest. So it had one less Fruit of Eden in it, which sucks, but as long as they end up even in health, I don't really care. Maybe that just evened it out. Man, the experience gains. Like, I realize that this is a freshly leveled weapon. Like, I don't even know if it was like +2 yet. But just look at how much the bar moves. It's normally so small. Wow, that did a lot of damage. But like, oh my god, if she doesn't die... I normally just use swords or whatever to kill these things. What does she have that prevents her? Like, is she thirsty? No. Why can't she eat it? But like, watch the experience go up. That's insane. For how long it was taking me just to get a single level up before? Grenade launcher. Oh, wait a minute. I just read that too. On the white floor, you can't heal. That's what the problem was. The sword has leveled up a lot more. But I was too reckless for this. Still, though. This thing, like, just leveled up, and now it leveled up again. Yep, because it's +2 now. We got 8 points in this. I'm curious to see if this works on a floor where healing is not allowed. It did. And it got rid of her poison. She was poisoned at 1 HP. You can't even use antidotes when the white seal is on. I didn't think about that. I was like, wow, she's poisoned at 1 HP? That sucks. Antidote? Nope. I had to switch over to Max super quick, otherwise she'd have just fallen over. There might not be too much of a reason for us to keep grinding out her armband like this, but it's the weapon that's the farthest from being on the next level. And while I know that's far away, I'd still like to be ready. It's their penultimate weapons. There's only going to be one weapon better than each of the things that we upgrade to, with the exception of Monica, because her sword actually has an extra one, I believe. A 9th level. But yeah, the fish just kind of get murdered and die. She's already met the cold requirement, she just needs fire and stuff. I'd like to get gems, though. Alright, looks like we can try out our new club. This one doesn't look super impossible, thankfully. A good solid hit, but not ridiculous because it bounces like crazy in here. I'm glad it went that direction and not the other one. This is still a bit better. Oh, actually quite a bit better. These walls in here, they make it difficult. Because if it hits that angle right there, I need it to move just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's a little too much. I don't want this thing to go flying. Yes, it's red. Just get me a clear shot. Wait. This is the last time you'll be able to move the sphere to you. What? Is it only because it's close? If I could cheese things with that, that would be great. Boop, got it. Distortion repaired! You won life. You won life again. Man, these enemies do not really care about her attack. Okay, so that still really hurts them. These guys give 68 experience each. So do the Sooties. The bars, it can't help but go, okay, actually, that murders them. I tried stabbing it last time, and that did, like, no damage. What about to you, Tank? That's actually not awful. These guys give 66. This course looks a bit harder than the last one. But it's not impossible. Okay, it just got harder. No, it didn't. Okay, that actually lined up. It went about where I wanted it to. So now we just need to smack this thing good and hard. With a backspin. Stop when you land. Okay. This is the last time you'll be able to move the sphere. Okay. And it actually moved it to here. If you can move it to one time, like, what is the range limit on that? And it's even the right color? I couldn't screw that up. Golfing complete. The distortion has been repaired. We're fixing all kinds of time problems. Basically like some kind of time doctor. Another absorption coin. Should probably start using those, actually. I'm pretty sure they get you health back when you... 2% of the damage you do comes back to you as health, I believe? So, I mean, for every 100 damage you do, you get 2 health back. It's not amazing, but with the amount of health some of these enemies have, that could add up pretty quick. We got red sealed into a Monica-only floor, but honestly, she's the one I was grinding with anyway. Though I don't know if I can call it grinding. I think it's just clearing at this point, because I haven't stopped and repeated a single level in this zone. Zappies give 70. So good. I don't actually like these water guys. I need to do lightning damage or something. Man, he got right up into me and to shotgun blast me. That was almost the end of Monica's life, except not really because I have healing items and it's not a white floor. Life elements. Man, there's a lot of red death in there. Don't blow me up. Give me something worthwhile. Paint. Almost completely useless. Oh wait, actually I have lots of it actually useless. Sadness. But such is the RNG in this game. In the last game you were guaranteed something good. Not so much in this one. But I guess I'm okay with that. Launch the sword attack. Oh, it can keep going. I should maybe switch targets. Okay, with him out of my face, I can shoot the turtle in the butt. Its greatest weakness. Oh, we got another robot on our hands. Yeah, I saw that coming. I just wish they got thrown down my free stuff like that. I'd be guarantee if I had a fire element thing, they'd just be like, lol, what? And keep going. Neo Vanguard. Oh right, this is a Monica only floor. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk backwards on that. So that was supposed to be extremely difficult for her. Or maybe not extreme, but at least challenging. Or to the point where I probably used improved bombs in the past. I mean, I've been remembering all kinds of stuff wrong. But I'm pretty sure I didn't pay as much attention to Monica as I should have. So I imagine, like, I do remember using the improved bombs a lot, whereas I've only used them a tiny little bit in the beginning of Chapter 2 this time, but that's just because that's when she was introduced. Geostone. The armband, it went up again. I forgot there's going to be a ruby at the end of this, so I actually wasted some of the points giving her more smash than she needed. I basically... Oh my god... 36. Okay, so we're just gonna eat some cheese. I need 99 scale, which comes out to 2 more, or I waste stuff. In fact, no, because we're on an even number, there'd be no way for me to get that. Unless I did... Wait, 3 and 2? Still, I've got enough of them. So that caps that out. We need 5 more smash and like 70 more flame. Something like that. It's like 104 or something that we need. So now we're just going to dump everything into fire. And we're going to get a ruby later. And that ruby is going to finish the smash because it's 15 flame and 15 smash. It's just concentrated on those two. Which is pretty great. So we just need to get as much of this as we can. And I would love to just have all of this stuff ready so that we kill the enemies and just boom, upgrade, boom, upgrade. That'd be great. Can I kill the Zappy Doo now? Yeah, it didn't really make the damage go up too much. I'm not really sure how a lot of these things are categorized as elementals. Like, which one of those would have been the best for that? Like, Smash is pretty obvious with, like, tanky enemies and stuff. I mean, I guess now that I think about it, there's probably a lot of things that are neutral. Just because it's an elemental probably just means that there's an element that it's weak to, and not particularly one of those killing things, maybe? Maybe that's just bonus. Repair powder. That's pretty nice. Getting hit for 35 isn't, but I couldn't move back in time. I started having her move, but walking backwards, it's not as fast as walking forwards. Hey, I blocked it. I love how much damage she does to mages. Satisfaction guaranteed. So now I can just kill these guys. Like, I appreciate that when the floor's over, it lets you teleport to where the speed thing is. Man, we have a lot of armor. Can I just block this? 5 damage. Kinda. But if you do that, you get the money from the thing that you killed last, but none of the experience, because it teleports you too far away. So I want to say, yes, just take me to the sphere. But because we still have stuff, like, to level up, there's no real reason for me to throw away the stuff. It's like, you want to move Monica to where the sphere is? No. Because I want that. I'll walk over afterwards. Wow, I've never seen one this small before. Like, we only get 2 strokes to get this. Like, I realize it ain't horrifically far away. Ooh, ooh. Wait, no, that's going the wrong way. I thought I saw it bending the other way before. Yes. A solid swing. I lost. There's no saving this. I lost. Let me just... Nope. That's my limit. That is really good to know, though. Even if you can only do that once. This is basically hopeless. I'm just gonna hit it really hard and go out with a bang. Nope.
What comes after the fishing contest?
The Finny Frenzy.
Finny Frenzy?
That's right. Contestants race their fish of choice to see which one is the fastest.
Great idea, Mayor. You outdid yourself this year.
He really did. Finny Frenzy! From now on, fishing contests and Finny Frenzies will be held alternately at fixed intervals in game time. So I guess every 10 days it's one, every 10 days it's the other? I wish it was every 5 for each. Or just like 10 but off sync. That's kinda neat, they actually transitioned us back out to the ocean again. So I guess we're going to be going back to the fishing parts again? A sea serpent. Wow, that thing has lots of rage points. Alright, so you can't block that. A much more dangerous killer snake. Which makes sense. You wouldn't be able to, like, in water, you can't move as fast. I mean, I know we're not in water, but I imagine that they're much more dangerous. On land, we're much more mobile. This is so much easier than killing them with Max's gun. Like, Max's gun, even though it's a laser, pretty much always misses. Against these guys, anyway. Because he only fires in a perfectly straight line. That thing can go up and then curve down on it. It's like the Homan missiles from the Ride Pod thing. We're getting to the point where we're almost completely leveled up on the armlet. So I'll probably start doing the other ones after. Granted, we're going to get to the end of this dungeon before that actually happens, but when we get to the next area, we'll probably go up even faster, and that'll be the first time... Man, Mimics are obnoxious in this game. It'll be the first time that we could actually level something up, because I was told in Chapter 5, and we're in 4, was the first time we could level up the question shooter, so Max can finally get his stealing gun. Which reminds me to level up the stealing armlet at some point. If I could just get him really close to dead with the sword and then switch to that. That thing is like, that's a level 2 weapon. That would level up so fast here. It's like we were only getting like 8 abs per enemy when that item was still relevant, and now we're getting like 70. Completely absurd. Also, I got the key here. So now we gotta go kill one more enemy and get one more chest down there. I was kind of hoping to get it somewhere else. And there's the gate key. Alright, and it looks like the master jackets from the first game, from the first dungeon of the first game, are back. Oh, it's gonna hurt. I guess blocking does reduce some of the damage from that. Monica, you gonna die. The achievement thing for this floor is to kill everything using only Monica's sword. And since I've only really been giving love to the armband, I kind of figured why not. Dang it, the armband kills that stuff so easily. You know what, maybe I'll just come back and do this later. Because this will totally give it what it needs to. That's fine. Bloop. So with that, put the flame at 78. Which means this thing is 2 more upgrades from being done, because we're going to get a ruby eventually. The next time this levels up, it'll put it at 90 flame. I need 104. We need 5 smash to get up to 45, and we need 104. So once we level this up one more time, it'll be 1 ruby from being done. Since we're actually going to get one of those, it'll be fine. Even if we weren't, I could just look up what floor's Spheda rewards had a ruby and go get one. And Max's gun only needs 4 attack or something to level up, so if I just leveled it up baseline and saved the points, then it's basically already done too. And that's basically that. We plopped down a windmill, and we put the 8 extra lights in. That's all we needed to do, because we've already got the 80 culture points. Once we save the Shingala village, that'll meet all 3 requirements for everything else. We'll get 100% completion, we can pick up the reward, and we go on to Chapter 5. This one was so short and straightforward, and I didn't stop to do any grinding, so we got through it in like record time. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.